Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, the recitation today. Asa Kabir Jio, the 36th of 37 sabads in this sequence. The recitation. Asa Kori ko Kahu Maram na jana, sab jag aan tanayo tana rahao. So this is the central message, that no one knows the secret of the weaver. Kori is a weaver. It also means a blanket. So the weaver here obviously alludes to Kabir himself, but since we deal with metaphor, he has used the term to also indicate the creator, who is like a weaver, weaving the universe, pulling the thread out of itself. So the question of what is the secret of the weaver, Kori ko Kahu Maram, Maram means secret. What is the mystery? Na jana, it is not known. It could be applicable both to Kabir, the person, as well as Kabir, the great one. Incidentally, that's what Kabir means. So there is a dual message here. One, that people come to Kabir only to have cotton spun or a blanket made of whatever he makes, right? Sab jag aan tanyo tanna. So either that people come to Kabir only to have products made out of cotton, which he weaves, and the fact is that they don't know the state of mind that Kabir is in. The other meaning, which I have used, is that the secret of that great weaver is not really known. What we do know is that the world is its offspring. Sab jagah aan, it comes out of this creator. But I think both meanings are equally applicable. Jab tum sun le ved purana, tab hum tinak pasaryo tana. Now, Kabir is addressing the Brahmin. He says, look, you spend time listening to religious texts. Jab tum sun le ved purana. While you're doing that, tab hum, I am at the same time, itnak pasaryo tana, meaning I weave a blanket out of a heap of cotton. Kabir is trying to tell the Brahmin that I'm doing something creative. You are just listening. A thought for us to keep in our minds, that we are meant to be creative. We are co-creators. धरन आकाश की करग है बनाई, चांद सूरज दोए साथ चलाई. Now he reverts back to the creator self. Great is that weaver, he says. Dharan आकाश की करग है बनाई, because he's great, because the entire universe is its workshop. The sun and the moon are the parts of its cosmic loom. So a weaver uses a loom, and the loom has a comb, and the comb has teeth. So the sun and the moon act as parts of this cosmic loom. And on that loom, you also have treadles, where the loom moves together and is kept in balance with the slight tension. So Kabir says, Dharan Akas ki kargah banai, Chand Suraj doe saath chalai. He's describing a loom and making his point. And he says, Pai jor baat ikakini tehtanti man manna. Jo lahe ghar apna china, gat hi ram pajana. So he's saying, when the treadles of the loom move together in balance, this is the machine, then the weaver is satisfied with the product because they ensure that you have the right tension on the thread, and what is being produced weaves in to make a quality product. So pai jor, this is, the treadles are sort of used with the feet. Pai jor baat ikakini tehtanti man mana. Man mana is to be satisfied with the product. And julahe ghare apna china ghat hi ram pachana. Julahe is weaver. But here, Kabirji is using that as a metaphor for the ego. So when the lowly ego examines itself, julahe ghar apna china, then what happens? It recognizes the self within. This is the equivalence of producing a quality product. Kahat Kabir, karg hai tori, sute sut milai kori. When the workshop, karg, which here is being used as a prison, because we are imprisoned in the ego, when that breaks, when one breaks attachment to Maya, sute sut milai kori, spontaneously the weaver becomes one with the yarn, meaning his activity and himself, there is no separation. It's like a dancer, an accomplished dancer. And by the way, the universe has been represented, the creator has been represented as the Nataraj, where the movement and the dance and the dancer become one. So this is a hint to us on how to do our work so that the doer of the work itself, and the process become one. You can't distinguish one from the other. When a dancer is moving in rhythm to the music and to the moves, it's hard to tell where the dancer stops, where the music takes over, or where the process is at work. They're all happening simultaneously. That is the way to live creatively. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.